Hello, welcome back to the Juniper Vale. I'm here with
Me.
Tita.
Hello, hello.
We're going to do some more World Cup tarot predictions. What day we doing?
We are doing Friday, June 26th. We
Oh,
have
boy.
6 matches in total that
Yeah,
day.
yeah. So this is part 1 of the June 26 matches. Let's see. Today's June 21st, so we're 5 days ahead. It is 7:28 p.m. I believe Uruguay and Cape Verde are currently playing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I was surprised. Cape Verde, they scored the goal first, right?
Yes, they were on the lead for about 20 minutes, and then Uruguay came back, tied the game, and then towards the end of the first half, ended up scoring a second goal. So
Wow.
currently
Man.
2-1 right now.
So who are we doing first?
Norway versus France.
How those teams been playing?
They've been playing really well. Both have they've won their first game of the World Cup. France is showing up and it's looking very strong. Mbappe had 2 goals during their first game, so it's going to be a great game between these two teams. And they play in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
3 p.m. The games start late on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The earliest game is at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Seems like it's late. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
Well, one thing to note is this is the last round of the first, or this is the last round of matches of the first group. So all the groups will be playing at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So let's
interesting.
see. So Norway beat Iraq 4-1, and France beat Senegal 3-1. So let's see how these two teams play. Do you feel like you have a winner in sight, or you don't know?
I think France wins the game. Is going to be a very close game, but it could go either way. Norway has one of the top strikers. He plays for Man City, and of course France has Mbappe. So it's going to be a great game.
All right. So I have Norway on my left and France on my right. Let's see what happens. So Norway has the 6 of Swords reversed, the Moon, and the Hangman. France has Temperance, the 7 of Wands, and the Empress. So the 6 of Swords reversed. Usually the 6 of Swords is like you just made it out of something really tough, and now you're kind of like traveling across that water. But if we get it as a reversal, you could still be feeling very stuck, overwhelmed, difficult situation. Sometimes it's like keeps you from moving on. So the first half, I think France could really come out playing aggressively and maybe score some goals. And Norway gets a little stuck in their feelings about it. Then they get the Moon card. That Moon card again is not the greatest. The Moon card has a lot to do with secrets, uncertainty, deception, illusion, misunderstandings. So it's best to listen to your intuition when you get the Moon card. So I would say halfway through the game, they're still not feeling their best. It's almost like they all of a sudden get a lot of uncertainty because I think their first game against Iraq, it was 4-1. Maybe they come in feeling very confident, but France kind of comes on very aggressively, and they may lose that confidence because in the end they get the Hangman. So the Hangman is after justice, so that's usually when the Hangman is technically not able to go anywhere. He's hanging from that one place, right? It's kind of like he's doing some penance for something. It does give him time to think things through and to think about what direction he wants to go in. but coming into the second quarter or the second half, that may be a little bit too late for them to get their head together. They may have to get that done a little bit sooner. For France, we get temperance, and temperance comes after justice, I believe. Comes after one of these. Does it come after judgment? No, judgment comes the world. Temperance comes after death. So temperance is when you're sort of stabilizing your energy. So like you could see that she has the cups and she's transferring water between the two cups. So that's also very similar to like a two of cups kind of card. So there's some stabilization going on. They're really finding that balance between how they need to play the game, and they're doing that, I think, early on in in the first half. So that's good. By the midpoint of the game, they got that seven of wands. So we always talk about the wands being about that enthusiasm. It's great to have that feeling, and when you're playing the sports games, any type of game, you want your team to feel that enthusiasm with the wands. The seven of wands is interesting card because depending upon how they're playing, this could be a defense or an offense card. It kind of looks like a defense card, but it could just be saying that they're playing well and that the Norway is still a strong team and they're kind of holding them back. So I think that means that they are doing very well and like keeping the lead in the game. And then they get the Empress card. The Empress is about new beginnings. It's about nurturing, creating something new, fulfillment, new opportunities. So those are just from the fulfillment aspect. I would say France would win. They got much better cards than Norway. I don't think that Norway I don't get the sense, oh, I gotta do the oracle cards. I don't get the sense that it's like Norway gets blown out of the water, but I have to check with the oracle cards to see if it gives me any info about that because just in general it says France is pretty much gonna outplay them the whole time, I think. What do you think, T?
I think so too, but I don't think it's going to be an easy game for France.
Mm.
I think at the end they're going to pull it off, but these are two great teams with two of the best strikers in world football right now. So it's going to be a great match.
All right.
So
So Norway gets the crossroads. France gets the clover with the little key. So the crossroads card talks about choices, decisions, opportunities. Um, Norway does get opportunities. I think this says to score goals. They have to make sure that they're making the right choices for that. Um, if they're not in the right headspace or they feel a little overwhelmed, they may miss some opportunities. France has clover, which is luck, small chance, and opportunity. So they also got opportunity, but they also have luck with that opportunity. So I think both teams are going to play well. I think France is going to have just a little bit more luck than Norway. Um, let's see. Norway gets haunted, and I think that goes along well with that feeling of being overwhelmed, possibly. Like they're having some torment, some anguish about how they're playing, and I think that's going to affect them almost the whole game. Let's see. And France gets the black carriage. I never had this card before. That's pretty cool. So the black carriage that talks about fate, um, doom, finality. I don't think they're going to have like a doom as in they lose. I think it's pretty much a finality. They win the game, and that it's almost like it's their fate to win the game. So I think I'm going to go with France. What do you think, Steven?
yeah, I think so too. Um, it's going to be a great match, though.
Yeah,
They,
and yeah, and how
yeah,
they both have opportunity, but like you said, I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a hard game, but France just has a little bit of that luck to
yeah,
kind of get
both.
them through.
Mm. Both teams are not afraid to shoot the ball from outside the 18 or even closer. So yeah, it's going to be a great matchup.
All right.
Hmm.
I wonder if a lot of people are going to bet on that game.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are betting on a lot of games.
Yeah. Yeah. So who do we have next?
The next matchup is Senegal against Iraq.
Hmm.
The same time, 3 p.m. And this game will be played in Toronto,
Oh, Toronto.
Toronto, Canada.
So Senegal and Iraq, they both scored one goal in their games. So Senegal versus France and Iraq versus Norway. They each scored only one goal. They're playing, let's see, they're playing tomorrow. Yes, they're playing tomorrow, June 22nd. So that'll be their next games. So I don't have a particular feeling about like which would win, Senegal or Iraq. To me, they seem like they're very similar, but I'm not sure. What do you think?
I think so too. Senegal may have the upper hand, just because they're playing really tough football.
Uh-huh.
Their game against France was very um, equally match up to a point. So I think between these two, I think Senegal may have the upper hand.
Okay. So they played a good game with France.
Yes,
That's
they
good.
ended up losing 3-1, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Probably a lot of teams could easily not score any points against France, probably.
sure.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Senegal is on my left and Iraq is on my right. So Senegal gets the world card, the two of pentacles, and the star. Iraq has the tower. Oh boy. The three of pentacles reversed and the six of swords. I'm always getting the six of swords.
Six of Swords.
So I mean, this it's like very clear to me. These are all like good cards.
Mm-hmm.
Senegal, the world card is that completion card of the major arcana. So it talks about big accomplishments. So I think they're going to do very well in this game, probably especially in the first half of the game. They might do very well. The two of pentacles is a card talking about balance, right? So he's like juggling the pentacles and he's finding the balance that he needs for it. So I think that's good for them, especially since they got it's surrounded by these two cards. These two are very good cards. So this would say to me that they're finding a really great balance when playing versus a rock. Um, and the pentacles are like that athletic ability sort of suit. And then they get star, and the star is about hope. Like the star is a really good card to have if you want a lot of luck, if you have hope. Um, she's kind of blending earth and water here, which is interesting. But it's pretty much just like good intuition, um, just being able to play well, especially together. So I think they have a solid team and they play well together. Iraq starts with the tower, which is not great, right?
Tower's on fire.
Yes, the tower has been struck by lightning.
Oh, jeez.
People are either falling or jumping out. It's on fire. There's rain going on in the background. It's a card of destruction basically, like the destruction that you need before you can rebuild. That's like the tower card. It's not a great card to have. Maybe their first half is just terrible. And that would make sense why Senegal has the world card for their first card. Um, then they have the three of pentacles reversed. Usually, when it's upright, you have these three people kind of together making a plan, coming up with ideas, coming up with a partnership. But when it's reversed, that means that the teamwork isn't, it's not coming together.
Mm.
So, like, it's not as strong as it should be, or the plans that you made previously going into the game kind of fall apart. And then you have that Six of Swords, which again is just people that are tired um, because of the craziness of a five. You when the sixes kind of come out more relaxed and more thinking about what happened. The swords cards, swords are like difficult situations, so I think they're going to come out of this game feeling like it was pretty rough. And that's what I get from the cards.
So you're saying Senegal may have this one?
Yeah. I mean, right from the start, they got very good cards.
I think so too. I think Senegal, they're a strong team. So yes, I think Senegal will win.
Yeah.
Mm,
They also got
all right.
the heart card, which talks about love, emotions, warmth. So I think just in general that's good for their emotions during the game.
Team chemistry, right?
They have a lot of chemistry. Maybe they have some really cool fans too that, they just make them feel
Excited,
and
excited fans.
supported.
Yeah.
Iraq has a child, which talks about innocence, curiosity, beginning. So I think it's kind of saying that they're just a team that is a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Not
Mm,
necessarily younger, but they're just not as advanced as the Senegal team in a way. Like I don't know the makeup of the team. Like I don't know if they're new players or anything like that, but they're just not at the level of Senegal,
right.
basically.
Yeah.
So Senegal has the lichen, which is like the werewolf. Look at that coat that guy has. That's a nice coat.
I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Jeez. I don't have a coat like that. You don't have a coat like that, too.
No,
You should
I
get one
do
for the
not.
winter. So the lichen talks about struggle, cursed, feral. So I feel like I don't feel like they're gonna necessarily struggle. I think it's more like when I think of like the word feral, right? That means like they're not tied down, right? They go at their own pace, at their own accord. And it kind of, to me, it says it kind of leaves Iraq in the dust.
Hmm.
Like the Iraq can't necessarily keep up. The candle is illumination, hope, fragility, and vulnerability. So Iraq, they might have some hope, but in the end, I think they're a little too vulnerable and they're a little too fragile, and that kind of goes with the child card as well. So I'm going with Senegal with this one.
That's it.
You agree, Tito?
Say no more.
The cards say no more.
No more. No mas. They, their fans will be pumped.
Yeah.
Both teams will have great support.
I was reading about Senegal on Wikipedia today, and they were showing the fans from the previous World Cup. And they all had, one letter of each letter for Senegal written on them, and they're I was like, oh, you seem very excited. Who next?
The next match is Cape Verde against Saudi Arabia, the KSA, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And that's being played in Houston, Texas at 8 o'clock. Inside, so the heat won't affect either.
They get to play inside. Lucky them.
Mm-hmm.
So Cape Verde is playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
They were winning at a point, but very quickly lost that lead, I think. It didn't stay for long.
Yep.
And then who did they play before? We were talking about, let's see. I can't remember now. I'm looking at 0-0
I
was
think
Spain.
Spain.
Oh, that was very surprising. They got 0-0 with Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Saudi Arabia was 1-1 with Uruguay. And then yesterday, Saudi Arabia lost today. Saudi Arabia lost to Spain 4-0.
Yes.
So Cape Verde held on to their draw with Spain, but Saudi Arabia could not hold on.
I think Cape Verde is going to win this game.
Really? Oh,
Cape-
I can see it. I'm like, oh yeah, now you
I think
feel.
they will win the game, though.
Have they played in the World Cup
I
before?
don't think so.
I know Curacao hasn't, right? I think
No.
yeah,
A lot of firsts this time.
good on Cape Verde then.
Hmm.
I would like to see them do well. I like the ones that are like the underdogs.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Cape Verde on my left and Saudi Arabia on my right. Cape Verde has a King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Death card reversed. Saudi Arabia has the Three of Swords, the Hangman, and the Five of Cups. What do you think, Tito, just from these cards? You've seen me pull these cards before.
I think you're about to say that Cape Verde has a clear way of winning the game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they have the King of Cups, so I usually see that as, kings are leadership. So that when it comes to sports, I think of coaches and captains and managers and all that. So it's good to have the king of any type of king, really. So that would be strong leadership, especially in concerns with communication and intuition, helping to basically direct them when they need advice. The Six of Pentacles. This is somebody it's kind of a little bit like a charity card. He is giving away money to people or pentacles to people. He has a scale. So there's like this balance here. Um, this to me is saying that Cape Verde, they have a lot of athletic ability that they share within the team. Like
Yes.
they help each other out. They know who's strong with what and maybe who's lacking in whatever else. So
Yes.
I think that's good for them when they plan out their plays. The death card reverse. So the death card is about change. I always forget what it's about as reversed. Like the verge of a meaningful change, but resisting or delaying it, or something's holding them back, or you're going through a massive personal change that's not in the view of others. So that could be like maybe in the second half, they just don't do as well as in the first half because I don't it doesn't say to me like they would lose. It's more of like maybe they missed some opportunities in the second half and they could win with more goals than they actually do. But I
Mm.
still think it could be that they win because with Saudi Arabia, the first card they get is the Three of Swords, and that's known as like the heartache card, as you can see. With the swords going through the heart, it's raining in the background. That usually means that things are not turning out the way you want it to. Um, and again, the hangman is somebody who is stuck to that post, can't really leave, is thinking about how to change things, what they did in the past, or at least if this is halftime, they're thinking about what did we do in the beginning that we shouldn't do? What can we do better?
Why do we have a broken heart?
Yes. Why
Uh,
is our heart broken? It's got the same colors as the heart too. Yeah. And then they come out as the of cups. And the Five of Cups is somebody who's looking at the spilled cups, but not paying any attention to the cups that aren't spilled. So that says to me that, they have a change of plans coming into the second half, but they're still looking at the things that have gone wrong and then spending too much of their time thinking about that. They're ruminating on errors instead of looking at things that they do well. So that kind of gets in their way. So that's probably why I would say most likely the Cape Verde will win.
mm.
Um, the death card reversed is a little scary for Cape Verde, but it could just mean some missed opportunities for them during the second half.
They're a strong team. Cape Verde is a strong team, but I can see how they can make mistakes, right? Because they
Mhm.
haven't been here before. Perhaps That's sort of like what's coming up. Um, I think that they will win the game, nonetheless. What do we have here?
So Cape Verde got the heart again. So that's a very good card. Warmth, emotions, love. That says to me that
Is
they'll
it
be happy.
is it because it doesn't have three swords going through it?
Yes.
That's the good heart.
Yeah, it's a good heart. They got the good heart. Looks like it's made from crystal. Um, Saudi Arabia has the house that talks about home, family, security.
Cute house.
Sometimes when I get this card, sometimes I think, especially with sports, it just means that they're going home. Like they're not lasting. They're gonna
Sure, that
have
makes
to
sense.
leave.
Oh, losing
Um,
cards.
I know. Security, home, family. I mean, I think as a team, they probably are still good as a team, but they yeah, maybe they're still a strong team, communication wise, intuitive wise, but they just can't hold it up against Senegal. I mean,
Well,
yes, no, Cape Verde. Sorry, Cape Verde.
even the weakest teams in the tournament are very good. They do have good good qualities, you know.
Mm. Let's see. So Cape Verde has the scream, which talks about pain, overwhelm, and suffering, which is not a great card. Could that be them in the second half? Maybe. Because then Saudi Arabia got orbs, which talks about protection, guidance, and spirit signs. That goes well with the house when we're talking about protection. So
Ten,
it's
ten,
I don't
10.
feel like it's as clear of a win for Cape Verde with those cards. But because they have these cards, these are very good. Those this, very good. They may not get play as well as they want to in the second half. And that causes them a little bit of anguish, maybe fear in the second half that we're not playing as well as we should be. We could possibly lose. Could be a close game. Um, I think for Saudi Arabia with the orbs, maybe they do a bit better in the second half. They have good guidance. They protect each other. Maybe there's what do you call them when they have the kicks, they get a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're they have Cape Verde gets some of those, and they're able to keep them from scoring. But I still don't think they're going to win though. Could be a close game. Could be a nail biter, at least for Cape Verde. In the end, they're winning, but they feel like we're not doing too well this second half, and they get a little nervous. But in the end, they still win.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I could imagine. It's I think it's much more stressful to be in the lead, especially if you're only in the lead by like 1 point, than to be losing by 1 point.
One goal.
Yeah,
Mm.
one goal.
Yep. Because you think time is like not going fast enough, and
Mhm.
if you're losing, you feel like time is disappearing in
Yeah,
front of you.
yeah. All right. Well, that's the first 3 games of June 26th. Let us
First part of the day.
yes. Let us know what y'all think. Who you think's gonna win? Who you think's getting through? Who's not gonna get through? Dun dun
Are you betting on these
dun.
games? Who's out there gambling? I
Yeah.
want to know.
Don't gamble on what I say.
No, use your own judgment.
I am not a lawyer, nor a doctor, nor a professional bookie.
This is not professional advice, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh,
Entertainment purposes only. All right. All right. So say bye, Tito.
bye, Tito.
Bye. Bye, everybody.